Today I'm showing you how to make some future house in Garageband. And I've said it before, it is really hard to make house music in Garageband. I would recommend FL Studio if you wanna make this type of music. I use FL Studio for all my original songs and remixes. But anyway, I'll try my best. So let's go. Go into your keyboard and set your tempo to 127 beats per minute. Click on the plus and add 16 sections. And now choose Synth Bass and go all the way down to Substantial Kick. And turn these ones like this. And then have the volume in the middle, add the compressor to the middle and remove the treble. Then go into Edit and just put out a note, go out, drag it out to 5 and go in again. And I'll put out these bass notes, starting over C1. And you left to zoom in, and make it smaller. Zoom in even more. And now zoom out. Switch this back, click on the screen. Select them all, click on the green ones and copy. And depending on how much you have zoomed out, you want to click between 3 and the first bigger line and paste them. Just make sure they start at the same place. And now mark these ones at 3 and drag them up. And mark these ones at 4 and also drag them up. But this note in the middle, drag it up 1 octave higher than the note before. And mark the last 2 and drag them down. So all together. And now loop this. Click on Settings and choose Quantization, Swing and the last one. Add a new keyboard, and now choose Synth Classics and Electric Marimba. Turn off this one, and try these knobs like this. Have the volume in the middle, add half of the treble, and remove the bass. Now go to track view, copy your bass, and put it here. But on your Electric Marimba, go into Settings, and go down 1 octave. And now add a loop and go down to Festival Kick 5 and just drag it out. And on your kick, have the volume just a little bit over the middle. And now you can turn off the metronome if you want to. And now remove the kick to 8. Then click on it and copy and put it at 9. And now zoom in the beginning of 9. And now split it at the first bigger line of 9. And now put your marker on the 4th small line, so between this big one and the start of 9. And remove your kick to here, and just drag it to the right, so that it starts at the marker. So at 9, if I turn on the metronome, it should sound like this. And add a new loop, and drag out almost reverse topper. Have the volume just a tiny bit below middle, add a tiny bit of treble, and remove the bass. And then zoom in a little bit. Click on the first bigger line after 1. So you start at the clap and split it here. And then split it between 1 and 2. And remove the parts on the sides. Not the track. And not the whole clip. Now copy this clap and put it on the 3rd line, the 3rd big line of 1. So you should have a clap on 2 and 4 when you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you can mark them, copy, and remember when you paste them 1 big line after each number. And paste them all the way to the end. Add another loop, and on your instruments choose Synth and drag out once again string stabs. And split it on the first bigger line of 1. and remove the last parts. Have the volume in the middle, add full treble, remove the bass and full reverb. And now go into the settings and go down -7 semitones. And now copy this one, paste it at 3, and on this one only go down -3. And now you can mark these two and copy them, put them at 5 and at 9 and also 13. But actually remove this one at 9 because there will be a nice break here. And we're gonna lay these strings with some white noise. So add a keyboard, choose Synth leads and Jet Stream and turn these ones like this. And have a fourth of the volume, add half of the treble and remove the bass. And now go into edit, just put out notes, go out, drag it out, not a clip, but drag it out to 5 and add these two notes. So below C3, an F, and at 3, an A. So it sounds a little bit more powerful now. And now copy this one, put it at 5, paste it again, and again. But remove this note at 9. And now add a new keyboard, the first keyboard for our lead. And actually we're gonna choose a synth bass, an exoplanet, and try these ones like this. And now have the volume in the middle and add a reverb to the middle. Go into edit, just put out notes, go out, drag it out all the way to 9 and go in again. And lay this melody around C5. And you'll have to zoom in a lot. Make it 4 times smaller. And now zoom out, switch this back, click on the screen, select them all, click on the green ones and copy. Paste them between 3 and the first bigger line. And zoom in on the last 2 notes and drag them down. And then zoom out again, click on the screen, select them all, click on the green ones, copy, and same again, paste them between 5 and the first bigger line. And zoom in on the last notes. And the last 5 notes you want to drag up. Like this. So all together. And now loop it. And the one thing missing is that we have to go into settings, click on quantization, swing, and the last one, which will make it sound a little bit different. And now go to the track view, click on your exoplanet and on duplicate, and click on your melody and copy this one, and put it on the other one. But go into settings and go down 1 octave. And also go into the settings and have the volume a little bit lower than middle. And then add a new keyboard. And now choose Synth leads and Jet Stream. Oh my god. And turn these knobs like this. Add the volume in the middle and also the reverb. And you did copy your melody before, so just paste it. And add a new keyboard. Choose Synth leads and West Coast lead. And turn these ones like this. Have the volume a little bit lower than middle and reverb in the middle. and again just paste your melody. But this time, go down 1 octave. And then add a new keyboard. Choose Synth leads and raw lead. And try these ones like this. And again have the volume in the middle and the reverb in the middle. And paste the melody. But go into settings and go down 1 octave. And now go to the track view, add a loop, choose instruments and all drums, and go down to long crash cymbal 3. And have like a third of the volume. Add full treble and full reverb. Copy the cymbal. And don't put it at 9, but put it on the first bigger line after 9. And at 8, you're gonna add a new drum. Choose big room. Have the volume in the middle. Add a tiny bit of treble and a tiny bit of reverb. And go into edit at 8. And put up some claps and hi-hats. And zoom in. Zoom in a lot. Now switch this back, click on the second hi-hat, velocity, and have like a third. And of course go into settings, choose quantization, swing, and the last one. And add a new drum. And this time choose deep tech, have just a tiny bit higher on the volume, add half of the treble and half of the reverb. And go into edit at 9 and put out some hi-hats and zoom in. Not this one. Zoom in even more. Switch this back and on the lowest hi-hat choose velocity and have like a third. And now loop it, and the most important, go into settings, quantization, swing, and last one. Then add a new drum, and this time choose pile driver. Have the volume a little bit over the middle, add full treble and reverb to the middle. And then go into edit at 9 and add this cymbal, the highest one. And loop it. And you want to make sure it starts on the first big line after 9. So you can do it however you want, but I'm gonna remove a little bit of the end, just for now. Drag it back, so that it starts here. And then just drag it out all the way to the end. And I'll go to the track view again, and I'll add a last loop. Choose instruments and synths again, and drag out Island Paradise FX Riser, and put it at 9. And have like a fourth of the volume, add a tiny bit of treble, remove the bass and add a full reverb. And now remove this one to 13. Now copy this one, put it at 13, and also make sure it starts one bigger line after 9, so remove the beginning. And on your second one, go into your settings and go up 1 octave. So altogether, it will sound like this. And that's about it, so thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you want to, and good luck with your song.